Friend, there is a message coming through for you right now that needs your attention. It focuses on a connection from your past, but its true purpose is to solidify the foundation of your future. While you have been moving forward, someone else has been standing still, caught in the echo of what you two once shared. The universe is acknowledging the quiet courage you have shown. Letting go without seeking revenge, healing without needing an apology, these are the actions of a truly powerful spirit. This period of release has not diminished you. It has secretly been building an inner fortitude that will serve you for the rest of your life. What you are doing is hard, sacred work, and it is being witnessed. Here is the heart of their regret. They are realizing that what they had with you was not ordinary. Your love was a safe harbor, offered freely. In its presence, their own unresolved fears and insecurities could no longer hide. Your consistency became a mirror, and in that reflection, they saw their own chaos. Their withdrawal was a reaction to that discomfort. It was the flinch of someone unprepared for a peace they did not know how to keep. Please understand this critical distinction. This was not about a deficit in your offering, but an overflow they could not hold. Your wholeness made their own fragmentation feel too sharp. Your emotional stability felt like a towering mountain beside their shifting sand. They did not feel like your partner, they felt like your student, and that imbalance frightened them into retreat. That is why this chapter is ending. You are being freed not from love, but from the exhausting task of trying to shrink yourself to fit into a smaller space. The very qualities they struggled with are the ones that will now guide and protect you. Your capacity for deep love is now an inner compass, pointing you toward relationships that are reciprocal and calm. Your strength is no longer needed to carry someone else's weight, it is now the pillar of your own peace. Consider this, sometimes a person enters our life not as a permanent destination, but as a profound lesson in recognizing our own strength. Their purpose was to show you, through contrast, the magnificent scale of your own heart. Now, with that knowledge, you are ready to build a future where you never have to dim your light for someone else's comfort again. You are being prepared for a love that knows how to be a sanctuary, not a project. Keep walking this path. You are heading home to yourself. Let's get to the root of what the angels wish you to grasp. Their actions were not a response to you, but a reflex born from their own internal war. They dismantled the bond between you as a form of preemptive self-defense. Convinced they would eventually lose you, they chose to orchestrate the loss themselves. It was a tragic attempt to control a pain they believed was inevitable. Their deepest fear was not of you, but of their own perceived inadequacy. The thought, "I am not enough for this person," played on a loop in their mind. That belief became a blueprint for disaster. In trying to shield themselves from a future rejection, they became the very cause of their present despair. In truth, they did not reject you, they rejected a version of themselves they believed you would one day see. Now, a significant change is occurring within them. The outcome they engineered has backfired spectacularly. They are facing the full weight of their choice, and the view of your life without them is the catalyst. They observe you, yes. But what they witness is not the collapse they anticipated. You did not crumble. You did not bargain. You did not launch a campaign to dismantle their reputation. You chose a different, far more powerful path. You chose peace. You honored your own worth by calmly closing a door that caused you harm. That silent dignity has been the loudest message of all. This is your true power, and it is reshaping everything. The angels aren't just observing, they are acknowledging a monumental shift in your spirit. Real strength is not measured by how tightly you cling, but by the clarity with which you release what disrupts your soul. It is the courage to choose your own well-being over the chaos of a one-sided connection. It is the quiet faith that your peace is non-negotiable, even when the future is unclear. Now, their desperation is unfolding. Seeing your stability has shattered their expectations. This has led them to a pivotal moment of genuine crisis, one where hollow words and temporary gestures no longer suffice. They are being confronted with the necessity of authentic, lasting change. Their desire to prove themselves to you is no longer a strategy, it is an urgent need to rebuild what they broke, not for your return, but for their own redemption. Your stillness has become the mirror they cannot look away from. Your peace is the standard they now feel forced to meet. You have, without saying a word, set the terms for what real transformation requires. A fierce resolve is now stirring in them, an urgency only your absence could ignite. The possibility of a future permanently without you has awakened a determination they never accessed while you were near. For the first time, they are ready to truly fight, driven by a raw understanding of the void your departure created. You live in their thoughts constantly. They envision detailed futures, shared quiet mornings, laughter-filled rooms, and cling to the memory of what it felt like to be truly seen by you. Now, life feels muted. They see beauty and instinctively reach to share it with you, only to be met with silence. No distraction or new person fills the space where you once stood. This is the crucial truth. Sometimes loss is the only teacher that works. Your leaving didn't shatter them, it awakened them. The emptiness you left is forcing them to face the version of themselves that took love for granted. This painful lesson, however, belongs entirely to them. Their awakening does not create an obligation for you. Your path moves forward. You taught them the cost of taking love lightly, and in doing so, you freed yourself to someday receive a love that arrives complete from the very start. They now call you soulmate and speak of destiny. They talk of clearing karma and breaking patterns, constructing a new self in your name. This transformation can be sincere. Profound loss often forces genuine growth. But the most important question now is yours to answer. What will you do with their awakening? Your duty is to your peace, not their progress. Seeing your worth does not mean you owe them access to your heart. An apology is their release, not your requirement to return. While they reach back, a different grace is surrounding you. Divine guidance is fortifying your present, wrapping you in a quiet certainty. This isn't a call to revisit the past, but a strengthening to stand firm in the truth you've already claimed. Your past taught you your boundaries. This protected present is teaching you your worth. The closure you created isn't an empty room, it's sacred ground for building a wiser, more peaceful future. Listen to the quiet wisdom within, the steady beat of your heart, the breath of relief you now breathe. It confirms you've already done the hardest part. You chose yourself. Let that choice remain your guide. The way forward is ahead, lit by your own undimmed light. Walk toward it. Your peace is the destination. This release is your path to peace, free from regret. Those nighttime doubts questioning your love are not failure, they are proof of a caring heart. You're now moving beyond them toward solid ground. Heaven supports your choice because choosing your well-being is sacred. It honors an inner wisdom pointing you toward wholeness. Remember, your leaving wasn't a mistake. You reached a necessary boundary, offered compassion to yourself, and started believing in your own worth. You saw that no amount of your love could do someone else's inner work. You stepped back to honor your own rhythm, not to end something, but to begin. This quiet season isn't a delay, it's an essential chapter. Letting go isn't loss, it's making space. Don't mistake the stillness for emptiness. It's fertile ground being prepared. You're not sidelined, you're being positioned. The old relationship was occupying space where future blessings are meant to grow. Your arms needed to be empty so they can one day hold what is truly yours, a love that recognizes your worth effortlessly, a peace that feels like home. What you shared was real. That feeling of destiny served a holy purpose. It awakened you. It showed you your strength, your depth, and areas needing care. For a time, it felt like home. But here's the necessary truth: not every soul connection is meant to stay. Some are sacred, temporary guides. Their purpose is to deliver a truth, spark change, then withdraw when their role is complete. Confusing a guide for a final destination will leave you stranded. The meaning of your connection isn't diminished by its end. Its purpose was the transformation it sparked within you. It brought you closer to your own truth. Now, your calling is to walk forward with that truth. Releasing isn't forgetting. It's honoring a finished lesson and stepping forward as the student who has graduated. Not every heart that stirs a deep truth within you is destined to remain. Some connections exist not to build a shared future, but to leave you forever changed by their passing. Think of them as a season, intense, beautiful, and necessary for growth, but never meant to be the entire climate of your life. Their purpose was not to stay, but to reveal. They arrived to show you the dormant strength in your spirit, to reflect back a love so real it reset your entire understanding of what you deserve. They awakened a knowing in you: you are worthy of a feast, and you will no longer accept crumbs. This person did not break you. They proved you could love fully. They came, they served, and their work is done. The lesson has been delivered, the gift unwrapped. Now, it is yours to carry forward. You may have felt with them a sense of cosmic completion, as if a missing piece had slotted into place. That feeling was real, but its purpose was not to make you whole through another. It was to show you the wholeness you already possessed. It was one profound chapter in your story, written to prepare you for all the chapters yet to come. Some of life's most pivotal guides are not permanent fixtures. They are like lightning, a brilliant, illuminating flash that shows you the landscape of your own soul before the night settles back in, leaving you with a new vision of the path ahead. So what comes next? What is waiting for you in this space of release? First, the guidance is clear: release the doubt. Let the mental replays fade. You did not misunderstand your own worth or make a wrong choice. You are exactly where you need to be, shaped perfectly by your journey. Your kindness has never been a weakness, it is the signature of a strong and generous heart. The path forward is not about looking back. It is about trusting that this emptiness is not a void, but a clean slate. You have been prepared, equipped, and awakened. The next step is not to seek another to complete you, but to walk forward in the complete understanding that you already are enough. The love you are ready for will meet you on that road, not as your other half, but as a whole heart recognizing its match. Your kindness is not a shortcoming, it is insight in its purest form. Your mind is a beacon, not something to hide. These qualities are the essence of you, rare, valuable, and powerful. Do not ever let anyone convince you that your open heart was an error. To love profoundly is your greatest strength. To remain tender after being hurt is a sign of immense spiritual resilience, not fragility. Now, listen not to the words that fill the air around you, but to the quiet truth that lives within you. Promises are simple to make, especially when loss feels real. The real question is, what does your spirit sense when everything else goes still? When you sit in the calm, do you feel a weight lifting? That lightness is your answer. That is grace affirming your choice, showing you that you are being led toward what truly nurtures you. Do not allow obligation or guilt to cloud that clarity. Your inner stillness is sacred. Honor it above all other voices. Most importantly, know this without a shadow of doubt: your happiness and worth are entirely your own. They do not depend on another person's journey or choices. You are not a puzzle missing its final piece. You are already whole. Your life is not on pause, waiting for someone else's readiness. It is unfolding at this very moment, in each breath you take and each step you choose. What is being prepared for you in this new space is beyond what your mind can currently conceive. It is not merely a replacement, it is a realm of possibility more aligned with your spirit than anything you have yet known. The person you have released may feel the absence of your light. That is their path to walk. Your own journey has already moved beyond that horizon. You are not what they mourn. You are the one who has chosen freedom, and in that choice, your truest story has only just begun. Allow them their grief. Let them feel the full weight of the space you once filled. Their sorrow, their regret, their process of change, it belongs to them. It is their path to walk. You can honor their journey by releasing them to it completely, with a quiet prayer for their peace from a place of detached compassion. But you, remarkable and resilient spirit, your direction is forward. Walk with your gaze fixed ahead, your spirit receptive to the new landscape awaiting you. Continue to choose the quiet certainty of your own soul. Keep believing that what is truly destined for you will find its way, and what turns aside was never yours to keep. You are not walking this road alone. There is guidance beside you, strength supporting your steps when they falter, and a whisper of courage when the way seems unclear. There is a design at work, arranging moments and meetings that will one day reveal a tapestry of purpose so fitting, you will understand why this release was necessary. Your most vibrant days are not behind you. They are being composed now. The most profound love, the deepest peace, the truest sense of home, these pages are still blank, awaiting a story that will eclipse all that has come before. Let us hold this truth together now. Heavenly Father, we come in gratitude for the one hearing these words. Thank you for the bravery it takes to choose self-respect, for the faith to release what was, and for the hope that turns toward tomorrow. Wrap them in a peace that calms every doubt. Mend what feels fractured within them. Help them release every burden of guilt, every whisper of what if. Let them see their own reflection through your eyes, complete, cherished, and worthy of every goodness. Renew their trust in your timing. Quiet the noise of the past, and amplify the quiet promise of what lies ahead. Remind them, in moments of solitude, that they are held, guided, and deeply loved. In your holy name, we believe these things. Amen. Today, the heavens honor your courage. You are recognized. You are held. You are precisely where you need to be. Have faith in the journey, in the timing, and in this quiet assurance: what is meant for you is already approaching. Your hands had to be empty to receive it.